make the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. Then let me be free. From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken. He rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow. He takes his step, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. Whistles report he pays his way. Oh, legend in the making, day by day.
Yes, sir. Much love and respect to everybody. We got our coffee, and it is Friday. Happy Friday to everybody, as SNS Contracting says right there. Much love to everybody. Man, look at that, Steve. How's everyone doing on this fine Friday? That's right. That's right. So good morning to everybody. We have a pretty gnarly thing to go over today, a gnarly story. So U.S. Congress allocates $5 billion to foreign aid for the, I think this is how you say it, AUKUS or AUKUS agreement. So this is going to be regarding the Israel and also the Ukraine funding aid for them. So this is some shit that you guys are going to probably get a little upset about. I'm not going to lie. This is something that most of you probably are going to be like, no freaking way, dude. $5 billion. Like, are you kidding me? So we're going to go ahead and break it all down and why we're sending this cash over and what they're saying anyways. I mean, there's not much I can do about it, as you guys know. What up, Darren? C4 up in the building. Good morning. Good morning. I see you, and I see all the homies in here. I appreciate you guys. We've got Code up in the building as well. God bless. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Friday as well. Shoot, man, there's so much love in the chat right now. Good to see everybody, my man. This has a lot to do with building submarine with Australia and England. Exactly. It ties exactly with Australia. Just so everybody knows, I'm glad that Steve pointed that out, and you're going to see me talk about that here in a second, that it does tie with Australia. And it's kind of crazy how this all lines up, man. It's really, really nuts. We got Miss Lotus up in the building as well. Everyone's showing that love. I appreciate that. Mike Ball is getting into geopolitics. Look, man, like, here's the thing is, truth be told, I love when there is not news going on for the motorcycle culture, meaning the club culture, the independents, whatever. I love when there isn't any type of stuff going on. I would rather them not report anything, and then I can move over into world politics. I can get into American politics, whatever the case is. And I'm not talking Republican or Democrat. I'm talking about just the facts of what's happening. For instance, like what we did with TikTok. We did a couple episodes on it. I did one with the Diamond Effect and then one by myself earlier this week. And so, yeah, I mean, we really predicted this and saw a lot of this coming. Lots of good paying jobs because of it in my area worth this bill. It's kind of with this bill. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, there can be good things coming out of it. I'm not saying that there isn't, but we will definitely see, how much money is actually being allocated to us, which is nothing, and then it's being allocated overseas. Hardwire says, funny how if you talk to anyone, the whole world talks about how much they hate Americans, but they sure do want to be on our side. Dude, they want to be by our side for our money. That's what it is. Like, we're the powerhouse of the world, and they know we will give out endless money. You know what I mean? So why that? Most people, like, you could be an enemy of us and be like, nah, I'd partner up with them because we'd be rich. You know what I mean? Road Rage says when you get down to the basics and we're spending billions to people because their neighbors are being assholes. I lived next to an asshole for 19 years and the government didn't send me anything. You know, I like how you put that, bro.
Oh shit!
I like that. That's a good analogy there. While Australia has worked for the USA on a lot of stuff, you never hear about it, oddly. You know, honestly, I always tell you guys, I'm very transparent. I don't know anything about why or how Australia is linked to the USA. You guys know more than I do right now. So we're gonna obviously break down an entire article and get the actual information. Steve says Mike is the most interesting man with one leg. I love it, dude. He's into a little bit of everything except that gay stuff. That's fact, dude. That's a fact. Hold on. That's right. That's right. There's some things that I'm just not gonna dabble in. All right, dude. No, not happening. Not happening. But I appreciate the compliment. SNS says should see how many nightclubs Ukraine has now since we have been spending them. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we have been sending them a lot of freaking money, dude. We've been sending them a lot of money. I'm sure that it's being allocated elsewhere as well. You gotta love all the love in the chat there. Let's see. SSW says defense plants in 40 states are absolutely slammed with orders. If I remember correctly, the big all-in plant, is that what that is not taking any new orders for civilians. Wow. Pitbull up in the building from London, England, bro. Actually outside of London, but you know what I mean. He's over there in the UK. Our tax dollars going to other countries when we have homeless vets here in the USA, and it's not right. It's just not right. It's not, dude. It's not. My company works on pleasure yachts, and when the war machine is going strong, they spend more, and I make more. Wow, you know that's pretty interesting how that works. You know what I mean? And you got to remember, I worked on the water for over a decade, and I also ran a 47-foot yacht for one of my dad's friends who was a billionaire. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. He's now long, you know, he's passed since that, but yeah, crazy. Hey, Ball Bro, had to hop on here to show you some love, like on Instagram. Appreciate you guys. Hey, we are live on Instagram as well. I see you guys in the chat on the other side. I'm on the Instagram side. It doesn't show on this whole ordeal on my side now. Like I have to switch over to Instagram to only see your guys' comments on Instagram. They have not implemented to where I can pop up the Instagram comments yet. So that's coming, I'm sure. My company works. Oh no, I got it. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Bob, there's a lot of motorcycle clubs and motorcycle culture in Ukraine that goes way back. See, I didn't know that either. All right, so check this out. So, U.S. Congress passes foreign military aid package with $5 billion boost for AUKUS. Is that how you say it? AUKUS agreement with Australia. So, Defense Minister Richard Marles welcomes confirmation of congressional funding that ensures U.S. can produce Virginia-class nuclear-powered submarines for Australia. Dude, just that right there. Like, how? And also, what I'm going to do as well, so you guys can have a better, I'm going to do this because for some reason the text is really small. So I'll go ahead and just zoom it in so you guys can read along. I hate when it's too small and you guys can't see it. You know what I mean? We got to keep up and read together, you know? All right, let me get a sip of this coffee. I appreciate you, SNS. I see you over here, you know, throwing my IG up. If you guys want to follow my IG, it's in the chat right now. If you guys haven't done it already, that's where I post all my main content to, like, you know, advertise for the show, where I do all my personal stuff day to day. Go ahead and click that link in the chat and it'll bring you straight to my page, and then just hit follow. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Real quick, Pitbull does say, though, 15 illegal immigrants have just lost their lives from traveling from France to England. Damn, I wonder what happened there, dude. And then personally, SSW, I know you're talking to Steve, but I never worked on sailboats either. We call them targets. We hate them. I literally cannot stand sailboats. Anyways, A United States funding package authorizes more military aid for Ukraine and Israel passed by Congress on Tuesday. Includes a $5 billion boost for the U.S. domestic submarine building industry that will directly enable the AUKUS agreement. Now, real quick, I want to give you guys some understanding of where we're reading this from. I'm not going to just give you guys, just a blank article. I'm going to let you guys know this is the Guardian. So, I mean, you guys let me know what you guys think about the Guardian and what they put out here. The funding was a condition of congressional endorsement of the AUKUS deal and is aimed at ensuring the U.S. can produce Virginia-class nuclear-powered submarines for Australia without undermining its own capability requirements. Oh my God. U.S. President Joe Biden has earmarked a further $17.5 billion in funding for the U.S. submarine industrial base over 5 years. Now, this $17.5 billion is not being sent overseas. $17.5 billion is being funded for the U.S. submarine industrial base over here as part of the presidential budget request for the next financial year. To further ensure the AUKUS submarines can be delivered on schedule, the Australian government has previously confirmed it is also contributing directly to the U.S. submarine building capability with its own $4.6 billion funding commitment. Holy shit. It's a lot of dough, dude. A spokesperson for the defense minister, Richard Marles, welcomed confirmation of the congressional funding, which passed the U.S. House of Representatives on 20th of April. They didn't want to say 420, right? And the Senate on 23rd of April, so only 3 days difference. In quotes, the United States, Australia, and the United Kingdom are all investing significantly to build up our representative industrial capacity to ensure the success of AUKUS, the spokesperson said. Well, who the hell is the spokesperson of the United States? I don't know. The submarine funding is part of the broader $12.5 billion injection of American funds contained within the omnibus, I think, military and aid bill that is dedicated to the Indo-Pacific region and aimed at countering Chinese influence. Okay, I get that. Let's hit the vape real quick and let's see what you guys have to say so far, because this is already a little wild. You know what I mean? Let's see. We got you guys over here. Sailboat folks, we call them waffy people here on the East Coast. I just call them targets, bro. Supreme Stepdaddy says, wait. Oh my gosh, is this the real ball valve? Yes. Will the real BV stand up, dude? I'm here, dude. I'm here. I can only stand up on one leg, though, because, you know what I mean? Life happens. Crossing the English Channel in overload little boats, and the waves are just flooding the boats, and most of them can't swim. Can't stay afloat, or they can't swim. Wow, that sucks. I've been sailing a bunch with some of my customers. They are a whole different breed, that's for sure. Damn. Long time, bro. It's Supremes, or I always said that, but Shermej or Me Sniper or whatever. I really appreciate you, dude. I remember you from years ago, bro. Many of years ago from the Twitch days. You know what I mean? I mean, he's commenting right now from Twitch. But that's really cool. I appreciate you. Sailboats are for people that were dropped too many times on their head as a child, dude. I agree with that. I agree with that shit. I'll check it out. I'm always trying to learn everything I can about the industry. You gotta love that shit. You guys in the comments. Why would I want to spend my day off working out on the water, dude?
Stop the cap.
You're not even capping, bro. You're very right. I used to do it all the time. I'd be on my day off going out there again. It's like people are going, why are you going out to sea and working when it's your day off? I've honestly worked on anything you can imagine over the years. I believe that shit, Steve. Our Navy is broken so bad as they can't build the ships right. So they are always being brought into dry dock for maintenance. Well, you know, big ships and stuff like that, everything has to be, that's regulated, has to go into dry dock every 5 years, which is very quick for any type of ship. But it all depends if it's regulated or not. You know what I mean? And bigger boats slash ships are gonna definitely be inspected. Hardwire says, how long was it after you lost your leg before you were able to ride again? And did you need any bike mods to help? I have a brother who lost his leg from basically being diabetic, trying to ride again. So look, I'm going to be honest, Hardwire. I did something that I don't expect anybody else to ever do. I pushed my own limits. Now, I didn't do this to show anything other than that you can do it. And for me, I was 28 days out of the hospital and I was back on my bike, full on riding, 28 days out of the hospital. Now, I did that in immense pain. I pushed my body. Most people would not be able to hold up a 700-pound Harley right when they got amputated. I'm just being honest. It hurt like a bitch, but for some reason, I've got kind of like this high pain tolerance. But see, the thing is I never want people to think that you have to get back on the bike right away. You know what I mean? Because you got to get back on when you're ready, mentally, physically, everything. It's not as easy as it just sounds to, oh yeah, just hop back on my motorcycle like it's no big deal. No, it's a big deal, especially when you come off of a huge traumatic injury and or like you're limited physically, and then imagine the mental aspect of it. People get freaked out. You know what I mean? They are blowboats. Oh shit. All right, let's go ahead and check this out again. All right. So the Indo-Pacific, I'm making sure that we are right here. Okay. The Indo-Pacific funding includes a specific $3 billion financing program for Taiwan and countries that have provided support to Taiwan at the U.S. request. Another $830 million is marked for the U.S. military capabilities in the region through its Indo-Pacific Command. The legislative package also doubles the size of military financing loans and expands the eligibility for loans and loan guarantees. Previously only available to Ukraine and other allies within the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, they will now also be open to major non-NATO allies and the Indo-Pacific region. Biden said he was grateful to Congress for greenlighting the, holy shit, $146.5 billion total funding package. So Biden thanked and was very grateful to Congress for greenlighting a $146.5 billion total funding package. Holy shit. Wow. All right. In quotes, it gives vital support to the America's partners so they can defund themselves against threats to their sovereignty and to the lives and freedom of their citizens, Biden said. And it's an investment in our own security because when our allies are stronger, and I want to make this point again and again, when our allies are stronger, we are stronger. Bullshit. Anyways, Biden acknowledged that securing bipartisan congressional support for the package had not been straightforward. It's a path to my desk. It was a difficult path, he said. It should have been easier, and it should have gotten there sooner. Oh my God. You're asking for $147 billion to be passed quickly? It should have gotten there sooner. It should have been easier. What are you talking about? If I went to the bank right now and tried to get $1 million loan, do you think that it's going to be easy? Holy shit. These fucking people. Unreasonable. Unreal and unreasonable. Speaking to journalists in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday morning about the bill's passage the night before, the president highlighted the importance of this separate funding boost for Ukraine and for Israel. He did not mention the Indo-Pacific funding. Last year, the governments of the AUKUS partners, Australia, the UK, and the US, announced that a new special AUKUS submarine would be designed and built in the UK under the first pillar of the agreement. All right. In the interim, Australia is extending the life of existing Collins class conventionally powered submarines. Got it. The U.S. has agreed to sell Australia at least 3, oh shit, and possibly as many as 5 Virginia class submarines to guard against any capability gap until the new AUKUS submarines are available in the 2030s. Holy shit. Now, hold on. Is this the end of it? Is this where you guys literally left me off? It sure is. Oh my God. It really did end right there. Wow. Let me see if I just do it. Nope. Damn it. All right. So that's literally everything that they're going to go ahead and share with us at this moment. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see your guys' comments here in a sec. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Let's figure out where I was. I remember. Okay. This is where I left off. It took me over a year to get back on a bike. Hey, man, John, there's nothing wrong with, getting on at your own time. And that's what I was saying earlier, is it's okay to get back on a motorcycle when you are comfortable. I did something just to prove a point. You don't necessarily need to do that. You know what I mean? Like you have to be mentally ready. You have to be physically ready. You have to be ready in a lot of aspects. Made a few hand shifters with hand clutch for people who lost a foot, leg, or one he didn't have to use. So let me show you guys. You guys asked me. I forgot to say as well. Hardwire asked, what if I had any mods or anything like that for my bike. I do have one small mod, and it's something that I need, obviously. Now, any other bagger, I wouldn't need it, but obviously for somebody that where there's only a normal shifter, I need a heel toe shifter. So let me go ahead and just real quick for the people that have not seen it before, let's go ahead and bring this over here, and we'll go ahead and mute the song. There we go. So you guys, oh wait, no, actually I can play this song.
What are you doing?
Oh shoot, am I muted over here? I am. Let me go ahead and unmute this.
What are you doing, step bro?
I say, yeah, but rolling like a big shot, Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh paint job, fresh inside. It's the outside frame in the trunk wide. For the real thing, do it right good. Lean back, right hand on the pine wood. First thing first, I hit the scene solo. I rep the Triple D, Dirk the Wincy, Tony Romo. I can't be touched, oh no. I'm flashing like a photo. My car painted like the AT&T logo. Blue and white paint on a Maserati photo. My outerwear is Gucci, but my underwear is Polo. You say you get money, but your baby mama say you got $1 in your pocket. Say my you's a hobo.
Hey. So there's the heel toe shifter right there. And you're going to see me shift here in a second. Watch. So you'll see me shift right here when I'm like about to go through the scene. 3, 2, 1, boom. And that's exactly how it's done right there. No big deal. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? I see you guys in the comments over here. I see you guys. Steve, I did highlight your guys' comments, but I will read them all out loud. I know a lot of the Republicans wouldn't pass the bill without this part for the submarine builds, so Biden was crying. Oh, wow. There's always something, dude. Funny thing is no one elected our prime minister, and he's spending all of England's money. Yeah, see, that's brutal, dude. Definitely brutal. I feel that. I think all of Americans feel it too. He is correct. When our allies are stronger, we are stronger. Absolutely. I mean, I get that point, but the bullshit is how they're going about it. And that's what I meant by that. But it is not up to us to foot the bill to make our allies stronger. 100% agree. I don't pay for my neighbor's security system and home defense gun. Exactly. I mean, essentially they're getting paid for everything. You know what I mean? Just pay for their rent too, you know? Pitbull, the U.S. Spent $2 trillion on the Afghanistan war. Wow, dude, that's crazy. That's so much absurd money. That's so much. But it could have been as high as 8 trillion. Dude, that's an unreasonable amount of money. Like, unreal. I also didn't have a bike available. The best thing I ever did. Hey, man, John, like I did say, you know, it's a good thing to be able to recover from anything that you're going through, you know what I mean? Whether it be physically, mentally, whatever. It's best not to rush that shit. You know what I mean? Pitbull says, and they say there is so. And by the way, John, I meant to say that's kind of like a secret blessing. Anyways, Pitbull, and they are saying there is no money to help the lower income people, and after the people that fought in these wars, there are no help in sorting them out. The problem is they are spending on people to fight. Yep, yep. Mike, you're a badass. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. But no one cares for them. So the people are now willing to fight for their country. Yeah, that's usually what happens, bro. That's kind of like what we're going through right now. Yes, it is a Dyna, Darren. That's a 2015 Street Bob. 2015 Street Bob. And then, of course, you know I'm going to club style it out. That's my whole get down. It's always been that way. Oh, damn, it's a Dyna, bro. Where's your Dixon flannel and Vans, dude? I'm wearing my Vans right now. And then my Dixon flannel is back over there. Look, I got literally right there. Right there. It's Dixon flannel. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. You know that over here on the West Coast, that's what we're all about. You know that. Everything on the West Coast, man. I don't trust my knees and hips anymore to ride, but I will be back on twos again or a kick-ass track that I want to build. Dude, absolutely. Do it. If you're going to do it, do it. You know? Man, I just kicked myself out of the studio with my own mouse. My bad, y'all. But yeah, definitely do it. You know, make yourself a trike. You know what I mean? It would be sick. If it's not, if it's wait, Russia will hit NATO country, scary stuff right now. It absolutely is, SSW. Supercar says I was gonna comment this, but I bleed biker, and I have always believed politics have no place in the foxhole as we are all soldiers. Facts, bro. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see. We got all of you up in here. Yeah, we gotta love when our homies come through, bro. Sorry about spelling, phone, paying up. No, you're good, dude. You're good. And dude, a lot of people misspell and stuff like that. I just read in between. That's the Dyna Bro starter kit right there, dude. I definitely have it with the socks, the no gloves. No gloves. Dyna Bro doesn't ride with gloves, okay? So yeah. Let's see. We thank you, SNS, for the always dropping my Instagram link. As you guys know, you can just hit that link right now in the chat. It'll bring you over to my Instagram. Just hit follow. I really appreciate that. That's my main social media platform. I've been checking them out. I got a flannel called Megadeth. Having a hard time resisting buying it, dude. Like, dude, anything Megadeth, of course, I'm going to be down for it. What's the mic ball cans behind you? So, Miss Lotus, that's in the chat right now, made these for me. She made all of these. So I'll show you the first one. You guys see it says mic ball on it. And it actually glows in the dark and it glows like blue. You know what I mean? And so that's the channel logo. And then we've got a flask, the mic ball flask, and this is the diamond effect. And then we have t-shirts as well. We have that she makes. She makes all of it. And then this one is a diamond effect, glow in the dark. It glows in the dark, not green, but blue. And it's super sick. She did a super crazy job on these. So yeah, man, I'm very, very grateful for her hard work and dedication. I really appreciate the work that she does because she does this shit by hand, dude. Afternoon, we got Tats up in the building. Shout out to you in the UK. Sock check, homie. That's right. I've only got one sock on always. You know, I never wear a sock on my prosthetic leg. You know, some people that are amputated do, but I just don't wear I don't wear a sock on my prosthetic leg at all. Yep. Remember to rev the like and drop the clutch on the share button to help the stream. Appreciate it, dude. Hey, that's legendary, bro. Thank you. It's true. Yes, Miss Lotus is amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. Supercar should film bikes. His filming work on cars is excellent. He really captures some beautiful automobiles. SSW, I'm glad that you actually watch him. Supercar and myself have been talking a lot. The last Supercar, what do you think it's been like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that? And what an amazing guy, man! I'm already planning on going over to Toronto where he lives, and I want to do some filming with him. It would be legendary. And thank you for shouting him out as well. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. That's Miss Lotus trying to get me an SVG file for your logos so I can get some merch made. Absolutely, Hardwire. I will send you. I actually have everything on a drive. I'll send it to you. Do me a favor. Text me your email address. That's what I need. Text me your email address, and then I'll be able to send that to you. All thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. All good. Finished work for the weekend. Hey, that's what's up. I feel that. He is really talented, yes. And his pictures are insane too. Like the pictures he'll get of these supercars are absolutely unreal. You know what I mean? I love that kind of shit. Anything supercar related, anything wheel related, you guys know that it's not just limited to motorcycles to me. I mean, I was a car enthusiast for, my whole childhood, upbringing, everything. And I've owned a handful of very nice exotic cars because I was all about it back then. Now I just financially can't afford it. You know what I mean? So I had to sell all my shit. But hey, that's life, and as soon as I, lost my leg, then I wasn't able to keep up on the amount of money that I was making to be able to withstand any of that shit. Because one car payment alone was, $1,500. And that's just one, and then you got to think about the insurance on that shit too. The insurance is not cheap. I was spending about anywhere from $600 to $800 in insurance alone. It was definitely rough, and it's something that is it really, really worth it? I don't know. Let's see. Pipple says, Revel, amazing shout out and amazing call, BV. Make his night, brother. No, dude, that's what true brotherhood is all about. He asked me if he basically asked me that if he were to become a streamer, what kind of tips I would give him. And I said, look, dude, if you're really serious and you're really down about it, I will teach you how to stream. You know what I mean? I will absolutely teach you. And he's like, you'll do that for me? I go, of course, dude. Like, that's what brothers do. We're supposed to help each other out and better each other. I want to see the people around me do good, no matter what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing, as long as they're doing it good. You know what I mean? I used to rock nice cars, but now it's a work truck, vans, and bikes, dude. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We all grow up. You know what I mean? We all grow up. I started with cars too. And see, that's why I love the channel name Insane Wheels. You know what I mean? Because it works not just for motorcycles. Insane Wheels is cars. You guys have seen me post up the hydrogen car. That hydrogen car got like 700,000 views on just YouTube. You know what I mean? And then it got 1.3 million views on Facebook. Like it really went out there. So look, Insane Wheels all the way around. That's right. That's right. Vans, AKA panels and trucks. Yep. Done those two good times. Absolutely. Hardwire says, when I was younger, people used to mess with me because I always drove a Mitsubishi Eclipse and was a Harley guy. Then I opened the door and showed them the door stamp and said, Made in America. Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I bet you people are just like, what? What? Made in America? Mitsubishi? No way. Yeah, and I hope Pipple's shift goes fast too. Yes, brother, appreciated. He told me everything and was thinking doing one little stream together. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Tell him to run it up. Run it up. Steve says, Hardwire, when I had my car audio shop, I did so many eclipses. Damn, dude. So you actually, you know how to run audio, huh? That's obviously, man, that's something that I've been trying and needing to set up. Is I want to have a nice car setup audio wise. I've always like whether I've had new cars, they always came with really nice speaker systems and stuff like that because they're all new. But the truth is you're never going to get anything to the extent of like getting like two 15s in the trunk or something like that, and then having like 1500 or 2000 amps run into that shit. Like that's the kind of time I'm on. I want that, but I've never done it because also it would have messed up a few of my warranties, and I was not going to do that with that kind of class of a car. Anyways, SNS says helping others will richen yourself and it doesn't have to be financial. You're very right about that. Look at you guys in the chat right now. You guys are helping me actively right now. You know what I mean? And I hope that I give you guys value so that it's actually entertaining for you guys to be here and it's not a drag where you guys are just like, hey, I'm only here to support the homie. You know what I mean? I would hope that you guys are obviously, I love that you guys support the homie, but I hope that you guys get value out of it. You know what I mean? Because I really put my everything into these shows. SSW says, I would like to see Supercar film at Bonneville Speed Week. He has an amazing talent with the camera. Yes, he does. And that would be really cool. And I know that he's going to try to come down to Monterey, which is going to be rad, in California to do some filming. That was going to be awesome. Hello, bro. How are you? Thanks for the call. Yes, dude, Rebel, you got it, bro. Absolutely. That's what brothers do in the first place. You know what I mean? It's all about, I want to see everyone around me and that I care about and that my brothers care about. I want to see them do well in whatever they do. So I'm happy to help in every regard. It will Tats, it is bad. I do enjoy the ride more than the shift. I used to be a big car audio guy myself. Really? Holy shit, you guys. We all have radical backgrounds, don't we? You know, some shit that people just may not have known unless you ask or say something, you know? Very, very cool. You should see how hard it is. It was cramming a damn, dude, a 3600 watt amp in the fairing of my Ultra, dude. Not even in a car. 3600 watts. Holy shit. Nowadays, most cars come with a decent setup, usually some two ways in the front and bootleg sub someplace. Yeah, it's true, but it usually sounds pretty damn good. And the biggest thing for me why I never fucked around with it was because it would always void my warranty. And I was buying cars that were like, you know, fairly new, brand new, you know, so I didn't really have room to fuck with them, you know. I never did much with audio. I was always taking weight away or finding something to make the vehicle faster. So that's what you were doing. You're doing like kind of like the club style Dyna ordeal where we're just for utility. You know, there is no sound. There's none of that. You know what I mean? The people make the job. It just sucks. I'm an adult babysitter watching everyone get drunk. Oh, man. And playing pool as I'm the security. Well, you know, hey, do you get to participate a little bit? Like at the end of the night or something, you know, someone buys you a drink or something. Can you drink it? Are you allowed to drink it? I mean, you guys are in England. I would imagine that that's kind of like Ireland. Like, oh, yeah, here's a drink. You know, I would assume. I used to do DB drag racing. We had a Honda wagon full of speakers and amps, dude. That sounds like a fucking good time. I think the new cars with heated seats and heated steering wheels, why wasn't that a thing many years ago, dude? I don't know, but it was a very ingenious creation. You know what I mean? I was looking at dirt bags, BGs that are made for the audio for my bike, but I don't know if I want to spend the time and money. Well, I'm going to be honest. Whatever you get from dirt bags, as you know, is going to be extremely high quality, but it's very expensive. I mean, you get what you pay for. So, and if you do want to buy anything from, Dirt Bird, I thought you were saying dirt bags. My bad. Dirt Bird. I wish if it were dirt bags, I could make a phone call. You know what I mean? Guys from the 90s and late 80s basically created the high-end boomer stereos. Yes, they did. The mega. Drunks are the worst people. I remember working as a barmaid at a rough pub years ago. The ones that were stoned were okay. I've always heard that over there in England, people like seem to just get drunk nonstop. Is that true? You know what I mean? Like everyone just gets drunk and hammered. That's kind of I don't know if that's a stereotype. I don't know if that's real. I've never been, so I don't know. I've got to ask the question. If you have a heated passenger seat, crank it up. If she says anything, say you're heating up something to eat. Damn, bro. Yes. Ghost Eagle up in the building saying, I love drag racing, but I was disappointed in repulls. Is that what that is? Repulls? Not what I expected. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't even know repulls. I don't know what that is, bro. Hardwire says, I will say I figured out that there is no actual way to overcome the acoustics of wind at 90 plus and a pack of loud Harleys. Yeah, dude. I can only imagine trying to actually get crisp sound and also extremely loud. I mean, you're cranking it way louder than normal. And then actually having your subs work and everything and being able to hear it through anything plus 90, that's going to be hard, bro. I would imagine. But then again, I've never had a stereo. Never. I've always used AirPods or earbuds or whatever. And that's how I've always just done it. I've never had that. I have a Senna as well, and I've never connected it to my helmet. I've had a Senna for years, dude. I have a couple of models, and I never used it. I still got them. I could have one, but riding home, I would not risk it again or it as again. Anything could happen, but most of the time, I just get home by 3:30 a.m. Damn, dude, that's a late shift. I know because I used to work 1800 to 0800. So that's 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. So that was kind of the typical for me, which was always brutal. Ghost Eagle, I really appreciate you for being here, my man. Thank you for being here. Most don't know their limits. Oh, yeah, no, that's kind of rough. I don't know why everyone's trying to escape when they're out there. Like, not when. I mean, literally the people in London or England rather. It seems like a lot of them drink heavy, a lot more than over here. And we drink heavy over here too, but you don't see it on the street like that nonstop. Unless you're like downtown or something like that, but that's about it. I tried really hard to do it, but it basically can't be done at a reasonable level of cost and engineering. Oh, I can only imagine. Okay, so so it was you actually spelling it right and me just being ignorant on what it means. Great. It's a damn tranny TV show, brother. Oh no, that's why I don't know about it. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Drag queen is what I was talking about. Okay, I got you. I didn't know. However, I understand nothing like riding in the pack with everyone playing their systems and not understanding one damn word. Yep, everyone's just blasting fucking music and no one can even hear their own shit. 8-track tape player, that's the ultimate anti-theft stereo, dude. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We just stabbing resultly in some places, but we can drink, and there is a lot of coke in places, but also get the quiet places, but every hour is different. Wow, that's heavy, bro. Forget about it. I found out they make a passenger seat for motorcycles with a vibrating bullet in it controlled by a remote control on the handlebars. That's on my shopping list now, dude. Road Rage over there getting all crazy sexual over there, bro. I like it. You gotta love it. I might be one of them assholes who drink way too much. Hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. It's all good. We used to take the school buses to the NHRA track and race them when we did field trips to the races. Damn, that sounds super fun. What's up, Sherry? I see you up in the building. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that, sincerely. I love having tunes in my helmet. 95% of my riding are always highway miles. No, I get that too. And that's usually kind of like how I ride too. Just being honest. I guess it wouldn't be highway most of the time. I guess it's like, I would say 40% street and 60% highway. So still majority highway for me. When the sun's out, but when that's 3 weeks a year, oh man, well that's the reason why people drink right there. You know what I mean? If you only got 3 weeks a year of sunlight, bro, forget about it, dude. Forget about it. Oh man. Road Rage, you would find out that damn freaky bastard. Yeah, dude, he would find that out. That's the way he rocks and rolls, dude. Always just smile and nod, then shrug and bird means like, yeah, sure. Can't hear you, stupid fuck. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's exactly what you do when you're on the bike and you're just like, whatever, dude. So real quick, guys, please, if you guys enjoy the content, man, please make sure you guys are liking the video. Liking the video alone is the biggest metric on YouTube. That's like handing a creator $5. That's not even capping, bro.
It's not the cap.
And obviously for engagement, they want to see comments on all these videos and stuff like that. So like, for instance, as soon as I end this stream, when you guys comment on there, it actually boosts the visibility of the video. Same thing when you guys share it. You know, sharing the video is literally how we grow. It's like word of mouth on the street, but on the internet. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. Make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell as well, and hitting the all instead of personalized or none. Make sure you hit the bell button, and then you have to click it again to hit all. Also, guys, here's my Instagram. If you guys have not been following, please make sure you guys go to my Instagram and follow that at Ball Valve TV. I really appreciate that. That is my biggest social media platform that I use and utilize. Also, guys, please make sure you guys know I am demonetized. For the people that don't know, I am completely demonetized until July 3rd, when I can reapply for the partnership program for YouTube, being that I got completely suspended off the partnership program. I have to reapply for it July 3rd. So if you guys are able to send a couple dollars, $1, whatever, you know, all donations are read live on every stream, and I'm about to do actually a couple of reads right now. We got Cash App, $ Ball Valve for obviously Cash App, for Venmo at Ball Valve, and then PayPal, ballvalvetv@gmail.com. I really appreciate those donations. That they are what literally keeps the show going. So real quick, I do want to give a shout out to somebody that donated off stream yesterday. I'm pulling it up right now. It's Kieran Vassie. Kieran, and make sure I'm saying it right, because I think this is from out of the country, so I don't know how to say. And maybe he's not. I don't know, but Kieron. Kieran. I think that's his name. Like, I think I'm pronouncing it right, and I don't want to disrespect him, but thank you for the $10 donation, my man. Also, guys, I have a big announcement. I got and received the biggest donation I've ever gotten in my streaming career yesterday, and it's something that means the absolute world. Obviously, it helps a lot, as we definitely struggle over here not being monetized. It's very hard to keep up, and I had my buddy Chris Pelicano donate $500 to the stream on PayPal. He sent me $500 off stream yesterday as a donation, and he's like, "Don't even mention it." I'm like, "Dude, how the hell am I not going to mention that shit, dude?" So that was fucking legendary. It's definitely something that helps immensely. You know what I mean? And it goes a long way. $1 to me is like fucking $100 to other people right now. You know, so I really, really appreciate the support in that regard, man. I know it's not everyone's got even $10 to be able to just spare. You know, $10 can go in the gas tank. You know, $10 can go to food. So I get it, man. I get it. I'm not one to, you know, have any judgment, man. I understand how hard it is out here. So, but I did want to be absolutely transparent with that and show you guys the immense love that you guys have been showing. Those, like I said, that's what keeps us in business and keeps us up and running, man. When I hit the lotto, we will be balling. My family here too, dude. Yes, sir, dude. That's what's up. I love it. I love hearing that shit, dude. And vice versa, bro. Vice versa. You know, I'm trying to hit the lotto too. I'm always, you know, got a little bit of scratchers that I got for my birthday. I won $20. But yeah. Let's see here. We need to help Mike find good guests he can interview. We need to interview more because we are losing the guys and gals who got this culture of bikes and cars started. That's a good point, SSW, and that's exactly why when I was doing the Mike and Hollywood show, the Hollywood and Mike show, I should say rather, the Hollywood and Mike show, that was all interviews. If you guys go back on my channel when I was live streaming with Hollywood from Insane Throttle, we interviewed so many people in the culture, and that's something that I'm really glad that I did because it taught me a lot. I've never like leading up to this point, I never really interviewed people. I was always a live streamer by myself, like you guys see me right now. Like I've done this type of streaming forever. So having somebody else to be able to bounce shit off of and stuff like that, ask questions, I do have, and by the way, side note, but it's still to this topic. I do have a very special guest coming up, I believe Tuesday of next week. Let me check. I have it right here. It is Monday. Okay. So Monday at 12 p.m. PST, which is Monday for the East Coast, that would be 3 p.m. on Monday. So that's the 29th. I have a very, very special guest. This is not a culture thing, though. This is not like something from the motorcycle culture. I'm giving you guys just a little heads up. It has nothing to do with motorcycles, motorcycle culture, stuff like that. We are bringing on one of the #1 Apple Podcasts hosts, and we're going to be interviewing her. And she's incredible, dude. Like she's a very, very, very smart lady and has a lot to offer on her show as well. And that's something that I wanted to, explain to you guys, that we have an amazing guest coming on, and that's going to be really fun. And you guys are going to gain a lot from it too. Whether it's behind the scenes shit, whether it's business wise, podcasting, YouTube, whatever. So it's going to be really, really fun on that regard. So SSW, I do appreciate that. I would like to see Mike interview Rick Fairless, dude. That would be sick. That'd be super sick. Let's contact him and make that shit happen, bro. Most of the 70s and in their 80s, or most are in their 70s and in their 80s, and we have lost a lot of them. They will not be here forever, and that's very true, bro. That's very true. Too many clubs can't talk or do interviews. Yep, I deal with this all the time. When I was on the Hollywood and Mike show, and I was the person booking everybody. I was booking all the guests. Hollywood didn't touch or talk to anybody. I was the one that dealt with everything. So I would have to deal with the clubs. I would have to deal with their representatives. I would have to get clearance from everybody. You know what I mean? And it was very, very, and people would drop out last second. Like it happened all the fucking time. And it was a very frustrating job, to be real. But I really gained a lot of knowledge from doing it. So, to say the least, is I don't enjoy to the fullest extent interviewing people like I do when I'm live streaming by myself. That's just, I don't know why. I'm more comfortable by myself. I'm used to it. I like being able to comment back to you guys when I want to, not when I have to wait for my guests to stop talking so then I can focus on you guys. I want to be able to say what I want when I want to say, and be able to bring your comments up as well. And that's always been my struggle. Sugar Bear is in his 80s and still at his metal fabrication shop every day. Nobody has interviewed him yet. Dude, SSW, let's make that shit happen. Let's make that shit happen. Let's try to contact Sugar Bear. I'll look him up I got to find what his social media is, and I'll direct message him myself. And then maybe you guys can too, and let him know, like, hey, it would be really rad if we can get you on the Insane Wheels YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Because I would do it. Absolutely. I'm up for adoption for a rich family. Must allow me to have biker friends over. Must pay my $20,000 a month in travel money. Dude, yeah, right. I would love that. Oh, man. So everybody, I can't thank you enough. I want to keep this just under an hour. We're already at 55 minutes. So to every person, I really cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you guys for showing the immense support, whether that's a viewership, whether that's you guys liking the video, commenting, you guys in the chat. Obviously, every single one of your guys' engagement is huge. All of that. And also the donations, man. I really cannot thank you guys enough. Let's see. SSW says he doesn't have social media that I'm aware of. See, that is going to be hard, being able to get in contact with people that don't have a social media. It's going to be the trick. Guest shows are better if they can be edited. So you can script a little time wise so people aren't talking over each other. Yeah, and it happens a lot because I've always done it live. You know what I mean? There was only a couple interviews that I ever was a part of that was edited, where it was filmed properly and edited and put out on the internet. It was never live. And my interview is one of them from Demon's Row. I missed an old cat from Lee's Summit, Missouri. Is that it? Missouri. Yeah, that would be MO, right? That used to build bikes. He always had a block party once a year. Then there was another guy that passed and built and taught local kids hot rods and Oath. Is that how you say it? Oloth? Something like that. Appreciate that though. I would appreciate it. Anytime anybody has any, you can teach kids and pass down the trade. That's awesome. And Steve, you as well, my man. Thank you for being here. As always, everyone, I hope you guys be safe out there and have a great weekend. I'm also going to be live tomorrow. You know what I mean? I still try to, even on Saturdays, I may not be on at 8. I might be on at 9 a.m. my time. So that's noon on the East Coast. So make sure you guys are keeping an eye out for the videos. Let's see. We'll finish up with your guys' comments and we'll head out of here. Absolutely. Sugar Bear is amazing. Yes, he is. He's an amazing bike builder, dude. He doesn't get enough credit, obviously. Have a great weekend, Mike, and everyone. Outright safe. That's right. So everybody, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the, of course, of the new channel song. It's always fun for me to play. So with that being said, everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning.